Dum dum da dum dum da dum dum da dum.
You look beautiful, my dear.
Oh, happy the bride the moon shines on.
You've done wonders with her, dear. She almost looks presentable.
Your Uncle Herman thought that we should talk it over with you before we marry you to that prince.
Prince? You mean the boy who climbed up the trellis? Marry? Oh, Aunt Lily. So that's what this is all about.
Congratulations.
We're also happy for you, my dear, now that we've finally unloaded you.
Gee, that was fun. But now how do we play a trick on Grandpa?
Well, now, you go to bed, and I run through that door out there.
Are you trying to get me to go to bed?
No, I'm just trying to get through that door out there.
Well, okay. But kiss Woof Woof goodnight.
I'd rather not, Eddie.
Well, then kiss me goodnight.
Goodbye.
I told you, Herman, everything would be all right. Oh, no. He's gone.
The prince has flown. What'll we do?
Oh.
Grandpa, you blew it again. The spell wore off. I told you not to buy those magic potions in Tijuana.
You just have to double the dosage this time.
This is a fine mess. Marilyn's dressed upstairs in her wedding gown. Now what? We can't have them play Here Comes the Frog.
Herman, will you stop worrying? Well, Princey boy is back to the old drawing board again.
Now, let's get this straight. There's this beautiful girl being held captive in an old haunted house. And you climbed up the trellis of the house to get to her window.
Did she let her hair down for you to climb up on?
Now, well, that's a stupid question. If she'd let down her beautiful long hair for him to climb up on, he wouldn't have had to use the trellis.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have got a chance to kiss the Woof Woof.
Honest, officer, I know this guy, and he wouldn't make things up. Can't you at least check on it?
Okay. Harry, suppose we take a run on out there.
Oh, this should be a lark. You know, I have never before seen a real haunted house full of monsters.
Now, Marilyn, dear, do not be downhearted. Someday your prince will come. Again. I hope.
In the meantime, just put your beautiful dress right back in your hope chest.
And that ought to keep it fragrant and lovely. You know, the cedar lining I put in your chest came from the parlor, you know. And we use it to line our Forever Yours model.
Now, don't you two worry about me. I mean, after all, I'm surrounded with love. Good night.
Good night, dear.
Good night.
Well, Buckingham Palace it ain't. But so far, I haven't seen any giant green monsters.
Well, it's past their bedtime, Al. Giant green monsters need a lot of sleep. You know, so they can put those little tiny peas into the can.
Oh, well, beats going home.
Yes?
Now, I know you're going to think this is crazy, lady, but we got to check it out. We got a report about some young fella being held prisoner here, something about dungeons, mad scientists.
Young fellow. Oh, that must have been the prince. Do come in.
You mean, you know about this guy?
Oh, certainly. He was supposed to marry my niece, but nothing came of it.
You mean he backed out?
Jumped out would be a better way of putting it. But why don't I show you down to the dungeon? My father is there, and he'll tell you all about it.
Herman, I've got it. I've really got it this time. Oh, hiya, fellas. The policeman's ball is here so soon. Put me down for 2 tickets.
Look, what's going on here? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm making a fiancé for my niece. Hey, what kind of a question is that? Are you some kind of a nut or something?
Never mind that. Now, did you have a fella down here tied up?
Yeah. But the bum double-crossed me and changed back into a frog.
Yeah, sure. Harry, I think we just about got to the bottom of this. Thanks a lot, Buster.
Well, wait a minute, Al.
Come on, we got things to do.
All right.
See you at the dance, fellas. You know, there's something I just don't understand. You mean to say you're happier this way than when you were a prince?
But Al, I just don't get it. It's simple. It's one of them college fraternity initiations.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. All these people running around dressed up with these rubber masks on. And that kid was a plant. See, we were supposed to come out here, then they were really gonna put us on.
Oh, I see. So you and me, we just play it cool, right?
Right. This setup can't be for real. How corny can kids get today?
Oh, there you are, gentlemen. Did my father straighten out everything?
You bet. All squared away.
Well, thank you for your interest, officers. It's good to feel that our police force is on its toes.
Oh, we're on our toes, all right. Great job of makeup you got there.
Makeup? Oh, I haven't worn makeup in years. It takes away that unnatural look that we girls like.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hey, Al, there's the best one yet.
Hi there, Buster. And a Sap Kappa Psi Beta Phi to you.
Good night, officers.
Good night to you, too, fella.
It certainly makes a private citizen feel very safe to have fine, intelligent police officers like that on the force.
Well, I thought that one got a little fresh, pinching my cheek.
Oh, I don't blame him a bit. After all, who could resist you?
Herman.
Yes, dear.
Hey, you're the girl.
Oh, it's you. Where did you run to?
Run to? You don't know what I went through in that house. Tied down to a table and all those horrible-looking people.
What do you mean, horrible-looking people?
Why, that old man with a cape and the tall green one.
Well, that just happens to be my grandfather and my uncle. And the two finer people never walked this earth. So there.
Those kooks? You must be kidding.
Come on, Linda.
What'd you want to go and make her mad for?
Well, I don't want to have anything to do with a girl like that. She lives in a house full of monsters and she covers up for them. She must be some kind of weirdo herself.
Why did you brush him off? I thought he was kind of nice.
Oh, anybody that would make up such ridiculous tales about my grandpa and my sweet Uncle Herman is just too far out for me.
Lily!
What's the matter?
Blanche, that darn frog got away again. And just after I'd gotten him to take that new batch of potion.
Dear, I hope he's not lost. I'd hate to have my future nephew end up on some menu as frog's legs. Oh, maybe he's lost in the front yard. I'll take a look.
Oh, no. If that prince gets away this time, we may never find him.
Oh, Grandpa, quick, come look.
Mamma mia. This time I turned that stupid frog into a girl. Don't catch me. Butterfingers.